There may be nothing more unnerving for households than to learn their bank has suddenly closed its doors. But it can happen, and when it does, the only question on the minds of depositors is, will I get my money back? Welcome to Economics Made Simple. Please remember to like this video and click that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss any future episodes. To help us gain a clearer understanding of what depositors actually face when their bank is shuttered, we've brought in a special guest.
Thanks for having me back again. It's big news when a bank fails. The failure can trigger a wave of anxiety throughout the economy as observers wonder what it could mean to the financial system. Thankfully, however, bank failures usually don't have implications beyond those that pertain directly to the financial institution's depositors, creditors, and shareholders.
So wait, why does a bank fail anyway?
Banks are businesses like any other, which means they can become insolvent just as other businesses can, from such culprits as poor management and economic downturns. One common way for a bank to fail is as a result of what's called a bank run. If customers have concerns about a bank's condition, they may rush to the bank to withdraw their funds. If a significant number of customers do that all at once, and the bank doesn't have enough cash on hand to honor all of the simultaneous withdrawal demands, the bank run itself can lead to the failure.
Okay, so let's say the bank has closed and I'm a depositor. What happens to me and my money?
That's a great question. When a bank fails, the impact on most depositors is usually not as great as they likely fear it's going to be. In fact, for depositors, bank closures can be relatively uneventful. For now, the FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, initially takes over a bank when it closes and sets up what's called a bridge bank. A bridge bank is a temporary national bank chartered by the comptroller of the currency and administered by FDIC personnel. Account access for depositors is immediately restored with the creation of the bridge bank. But this isn't a permanent solution. The FDIC will run things until it can find another bank willing to step in and take over the assets and operations of the failed institution. In the event no buyer can be found, the FDIC will begin the process of formally liquidating the failed bank and reimbursing depositors.
That's the part I want to know more about. So, depositors of a failed bank do get their money back, right?
Well, that's the good news, to the extent there's any good news when a bank fails. If it turns out that a bank must be liquidated, deposits that are under the limits of FDIC insurance will be fully reimbursed. Since the FDIC began providing deposit coverage back in 1934, no customer has lost even a penny of insured deposits.
Okay, that does make sense, but you said insured deposits. How much are deposits insured for?
FDIC insurance covers deposits up to $250,000 per depositor per insured bank for each account type. This means you can have more than $250,000 covered at a single bank, as long as the money is allocated across multiple accounts, each representing different ownership categories. Examples of ownership categories include single accounts, joint accounts, retirement accounts such as IRAs, and trust accounts.
Okay, it sounds like making sure that deposits stay within FDIC coverage limits is the best way for bank customers to ensure their money is safe in the event of a bank failure.
Yes, you are correct. Bank failures are big news when they occur, but the consequences for bank customers can be limited to minor inconveniences if they're made sure to keep their deposits within FDIC coverage limits. Like I mentioned before, as with anything, past performance is not a guarantee of future results, and we never know what will happen in the future.
This is great information. Thanks so much for explaining this to us.
Of course, I'm always happy to explain. Thanks again for having me on.
Are you worried the Fed might move toward a US digital dollar and get more control of your IRA or 401k? The value of money has been shrinking, in part due to the Federal Reserve's inflationary actions. The fact is, Washington has been exploring a digital dollar currency system, which could give government greater digital access to and control over your money. We'd like to show you what's going on. In this guide, we offer surprising, behind-the-scenes information about the digital dollar and our economy. Don't miss this opportunity to be included. Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Montana became a customer and our corporate ambassador after he got this same information. Please learn from his example and order your guide today.
Hi, I'm Joe Montana. I had a lot of success in my football career, and it wouldn't have been possible without a great team protecting me. I'm here to tell you about my dedicated and knowledgeable team at Augusta Precious Metals that helped diversify my portfolio to protect my hard-earned retirement savings. Augusta's professional economic analysts will show you what they showed me through a live web conference packed with valuable information that bankers and Wall Street players don't want you to know. To get the playbook, all you have to do is sign up for the web conference. So hit that sign up link and get coached by a winning team. It's one you can't afford to miss.
My name's Brian Panebecker. I live in Macomb County, Michigan. I'll be turning 60 years old in about a week. I'm nearing retirement. After bouncing around a little bit, I hired in at Ford Motor Company, and I've been working for Ford Motor Company for 23 years now. My wife and I like to exercise and work out. We walk together, we bike ride together. My wife and I like to travel a little bit, and as I'm getting closer to retirement, one of the considerations that I had was having enough money to take some trips. Our family is very important to us. We want to be able to enjoy our retirement years and spend time with our sons and their families down the road. I'm going to have a small pension coming to me from the 11 years that I worked at Chrysler Corporation, and I'll have 24 years with Ford Motor Company when I retire in 18 months. But neither one of them are going to be big enough to rely on. So I've got some money in my 401k that I recently rolled over into an IRA with Augusta Precious Metals. If I schedule an appointment, I can go to the depository where my silver is going to be held, and I can actually see the silver that I've invested in. I can hold it in my hands. There's several out there that offer investing, and you see a lot of advertisements on television. But Augusta made the process very simple. They answered all my questions. They explained everything to me very clearly. And I just felt very comfortable with Augusta. I'm looking forward to some traveling, spending some time with my family, some good years of retirement. And Augusta's going to help me do that.
Picking the right gold IRA company is important. Augusta Precious Metals is our top pick, and for good reason. They were rated Best Gold IRA in Money Magazine for 2022 and have the highest level of customer satisfaction in the industry. They can help you roll over a traditional IRA or 401k plan into gold or open a new account. Just click on the link below the video or visit goldinvestingtoday.com. You can also call 1-855-470-4636. Get in touch now.